We were watching the Tier Zoo video, and it is cats versus dogs, best support class. So let me know if you are a dog person or a cat person, or if you like both. That's fine too. So let me know. I'm excited for this video. I'm excited to see what he's gonna explain about a support class, and like how he's gonna break that down. I think it's gonna be a good one. If you do get a chance, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. And I will have Tierzoo's video linked in my description below. So be sure to go and follow him, support him, watch the videos, all that good stuff. But all right, let's see this cats versus dog. Oh. That was impressive. That was good.
The meta as we know it today is built around support classes. For every matchup between fighter classes, there is a web of other connections between fighter and support.
So true. So true. Yep. I play support classes usually. Yep. I get it. We also get yelled at the most.
Popular examples include sea anemones and clownfish, leafcutter ants and fungus, cleaner shrimp and fish, and many more. But the most dominant support classes are the ones human players can ally themselves with. A lot of different builds have fought for this spot, and in some instances even held the #1 spot, such as horses, camels, and falcons. But there's really no question that the two frontrunners in this category are the cat and the dog.
So true. So true. I would definitely put cats and dogs at S tier for sure. As far as like popularity goes, right? Some of these other ones I would definitely have too. But that's neither here nor there because, if I had it my way, I would have quite the animal problem.
So today I'll explain what unique characteristics make these builds the supports of choice for the current undisputed #1 on the tier list. So I'm not really going to beat around the bush here. The best support class in the game is the dog. The base dog build without leveling up or specializing already has access to the most powerful.
This is good boy. Oh, I love that. No, dogs are pretty awesome. Dogs are pretty top tier for sure. I'm very much a dog person. I do like cats though. I think cats are pretty funny. They're pretty awesome too. But for somebody that had a dog, I would say I'm more of a dog person.
The dog. The base dog build without leveling up or specializing already has access to the most powerful morale boosting aura ever seen across any of the expansions or servers.
So true.
This can completely nullify mental debuffs such as depression, stress, or loneliness.
Check this out.
And can affect any player, not just humans. This powerful ability is available immediately at the start of your game and lasts your entire playthrough. Now, to be fair, cats have this ability too, and this alone would already make any build a high-tier support, but when it comes to dogs, this is just icing on the cake when it comes to their effectiveness as a teammate. Aside from their massive morale boost, higher-level dogs can also mitigate the blindness debuff, crowd control, block attacks, grab targets to start team combos.
Gosh, those videos of those dogs, like for guarding and stuff, those guarding training exercises are so crazy. I do not want any of that smoke if they get the canine unit out. I am good. But yeah, dogs can do some like really, really incredible stuff.
Crowd control, block attacks, grab targets to start team combos, track down loot, quest objectives, or players, intimidate intruders or aggressors, and many more incredible feats. So at this point, you're probably wondering, how is there even a debate between cat and dog mains as to which one is truly the best support?
I think we know which way he leans, I guess.
And the answer is that cats aren't a support class at all. We've talked about cats in the meta before and how they're top-tier stealth assassin classes. While dog players were already accustomed to team-based play and had no trouble speccing into support abilities once they decided to switch roles from pack hunter to support, cats never actually made this switch. Instead, what granted them access to the human's territory was the cat player's own support class, a microorganism known as Toxoplasma gondii. This microbe has its own AoE, but instead of a morale-boosting aura effect like dogs have, Toxoplasma's aura inflicts a mental status effect that reduces fear. Before humans rose to the top spot in the meta, this status effect was mostly used on...
I love this video. This is actually great. This is just cracking me up. This is so good.
Before humans rose to the top spot in the meta, this status effect was mostly used on rodents, making the prey found in a cat's territory easier to take out since they were less likely to evade predators. But now, this is used on humans to manipulate.
Oh my gosh, what is this before and after being infected with toxoplasma? Why would I want this animal in my house? I can live with you. Yes, of course you can live with me and contribute nothing.
There were less likely.
Why do they gotta pick somebody who looks like a crazy cat lady? Damn. Bro is savage. Bro's savage. I'm here for it.
Likely to evade predators. But now, this is used on humans to manipulate them into allowing cats to share their territory. In return, Toxoplasma players gain tons of easy XP by causing tons of infections among any mammal in the cat's territory. It's a conspiracy. Don't believe me? Consider that as many as 50% of all humans have been infected by Toxoplasma, and that the drug used to treat toxoplasmosis has recently spiked in price over 5,000%, making
over 5,000%. Like it was $1 in 2009 and we're up to $375. Holy moly. Although 2015, I don't know what happened there. Did we have like a huge spike in it that it ended up being 750?
Toxoplasmosis has recently spiked in price over 5,000%, making it almost impossible to stop Toxoplasma players from doing their thing. And the end result here is that cats have essentially stolen a top-tier spot in the meta and use it to grief weaker builds like songbirds and mice, while their truly top-tier comrades, the humans and dogs, are none the wiser. So here's my advice for playing these classes. For dog players, the most important thing to do is to try to get all the bonus specializations you can. Even though you're already a powerhouse when it comes to your abilities and base stats, to truly reach the upper limit of your potential, you're going to want to try to unlock one of the prestige classes, such as a hunting dog, police dog, or seeing eye dog. One thing you need to watch out for is that too many playthroughs as a moral support class can start to lead to the problem where human players try to spec your build for you.
Oh no.
A lot of times they'll put too many points into aesthetics, sometimes at the cost of your other stats. Other times they may even accidentally cause it to roll over.
Is this really the evolution of like a pug? Oh man, they look so different. Pugs are pretty cute though too. I love all these dogs. I love them all. They're all good. They all deserve pets.
Sometimes at the cost of your other stats.
I will pet them all.
Other times they may even accidentally cause it to roll over into a negative value.
Damn.
If you play cat, there are 3 playstyles available: outside, inside, and stray. To maximize potential ambush opportunities and minimize risk, you're going to want to go for the outside cat playstyle, which combines the security from your human allies with the freedom of not having territory boundaries. This type of
that is true. That is true. But he does make a good point for the cat.
From your human allies with the freedom of not having territory boundaries. This type of build allows you to reach an absurdly high KDR. They're so oppressive on lightweight builds like birds and mice that they score about 24 billion kills a
Holy
year.
crap.
In my opinion, this is grounds enough for a nerf, but the devs haven't been too active with balance patches lately, so I wouldn't hold your breath. Thanks for watching. If you've got a topic you'd like to see covered on this channel, be sure to leave a comment, or head on over to patreon.com/tierzoo to join the ongoing discussion on the tier list. Be sure to go back and watch my video discussing the tier list of cats that don't abuse mind-controlling parasites to carve out their niche. And don't forget, subscribe so you don't miss the next video.
Yes. I'm sorry, cat people, but but don't worry. I still think cats are awesome. However, I guess it is the dogs that reign supreme for your support class. And I mean, can't blame him. He makes good points. You know, when you have a good boy, nothing beats a good boy or girl. But either way, this video was very entertaining. It was great. I loved it. Awesome video again by Tierzo. So let me know. Let me know if you have a cat or a dog. What are their names? What are they? I love to know. I love knowing about people's pets. It really makes me happy. Animals in general just make me happy. So for me, I like cats. I like dogs. You know, they're both great. Love them, love them. This was awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to go and give Tierzo some support because these videos are just awesome. Love them. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you in the next one.